Fluorite is one of the most visually and structurally fascinating minerals because it appears simple at first glance, yet contains an extraordinary range of color, geometry, optical behavior, and symbolic meaning. It is a calcium fluoride mineral with the chemical formula CaF2, and it forms in the cubic crystal system. This means that fluorite often grows in sharply geometric forms, especially cubes and octahedrons, giving it a natural architecture that can look almost designed. Pure fluorite is colorless, but most fluorite is not pure. Its famous colors come from trace elements, radiation exposure, and small disruptions within the crystal lattice as it forms. This is why fluorite can appear purple, green, blue, yellow, gold, pink, clear, black, or banded in several colors at once. Rainbow fluorite is especially striking because its layers preserve changing growth conditions inside the crystal itself. Each band can reflect a different phase of mineral formation, making the stone feel like a record of environmental change written in color. Geologically, fluorite most often forms in hydrothermal veins, limestone deposits, and mineral-rich environments where hot fluids move through cracks in rock. These fluids carry dissolved elements, and as conditions shift, fluorite crystals begin to form. It is found in many parts of the world, including China, Mexico, England, South Africa, Namibia, Germany, the United States, and Canada. Some localities are famous for specific varieties, such as England's Blue John fluorite, known for its purple, blue, yellow, and cream banding. One of fluorite's most important scientific features is fluorescence. In fact, the word fluorescence comes from fluorite. Some specimens absorb ultraviolet light and re-emit it as visible color, often glowing blue, violet, green, white, or yellow under UV light. This is a real physical effect caused by chemistry and structure, not a fantasy glow, which makes it especially useful for an educational crystal episode. Fluorite is beautiful, but it is not especially hard. It has a Mohs hardness of about 4, which means it scratches more easily than quartz, feldspar, or many common jewelry stones. It also has perfect cleavage in 4 directions, meaning it can break along smooth planes if struck or dropped. Because of this, fluorite should be handled with care. It is better suited to display pieces, careful jewelry use, meditation objects, study spaces, and decorative placement than rough everyday wear. Metaphysically, fluorite is commonly associated with clarity, focus, organization, discernment, learning, and mental structure. Unlike stones described as forceful or energizing, fluorite is usually understood as a stone of sorting. It does not symbolize raw power as much as pattern recognition. It is often used when someone feels mentally scattered, overstimulated, or pulled in too many directions. In that sense, fluorite's symbolic meaning matches its physical appearance very well. Layered color, internal order, visible structure, and clarity within complexity. Different colors of fluorite are often given different metaphysical associations. Purple fluorite is usually connected with intuition, symbolic thinking, and inner perception. Green fluorite is associated with balance, emotional regulation, integration, and renewal. Blue fluorite is linked with communication, clear expression, and organized thought. Yellow or golden fluorite is often connected with confidence, learning, memory, and directed focus. Rainbow fluorite is commonly interpreted as a stone of integration because it visually contains multiple layers working together within one structure. In practice, fluorite is often placed in study areas, offices, therapy rooms, meditation spaces, creative workspaces, and anywhere that benefits from calm concentration. A fluorite tower may be used symbolically to direct focus upward or organize attention. A sphere may represent integration and balanced understanding. A palm stone or worry stone can be used as a tactile object during study, reflection, or grounding. Cubic fluorite is especially powerful visually because it shows the mineral's natural geometry so clearly. Physical cleansing should be gentle. Fluorite should not be placed in salt water, harsh chemicals, ultrasonic cleaners, or prolonged direct sunlight. Strong sunlight may fade some specimens over time. The safest method is a soft cloth, lukewarm water if needed, mild soap only when necessary, and careful drying. Energetically, people often cleanse fluorite with moonlight, sound, smoke, selenite proximity, or simple intentional resetting. Because fluorite is associated with organization and clarity, its energetic care is usually gentle rather than aggressive. What makes fluorite especially compelling for this series is that it does not need dramatic exaggeration. Its natural properties already create the story. It forms in clean geometry. It carries color through structural variation. It can fluoresce under ultraviolet light. It can be transparent, banded, cubic, octahedral, massive, or carved. It is both delicate and highly ordered. It is used as a collector mineral, an industrial material, an optical material, and a metaphysical tool. If labradorite is about hidden structure becoming visible through changing perspective, fluorite is about complexity becoming organized through visible structure. Its lesson is not revelation through angle, but clarity through arrangement. It shows that order does not have to be plain. Sometimes structure is colorful, layered, delicate, and luminous.